guys, welcome to Manchester City vs Arsenal live Super Sunday fixture. It's a big test for Arsenal and as a Wenger side. Major tactical changes by Wenger, bringing in Iwobi for Lacazette. I'm not sure about that though, but let's see. Manchester City, Silva coming back to the starting lineup, as well as Kyle Walker from the Napoli game. Sergio Aguero start on the bench as well. It's going to be a cracking game, this particular game on this Super Sunday fixture. My thoughts on the game, my prediction is Manchester City should win, but we all know Arsenal, they come in with a bit of surprises in between the season, just like what they did against Chelsea, getting the draw. They could have nicked a win there as well. It's going to be a key game for Granit Xhaka in this match. He needs to keep an eye on Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva. I don't know how Coquelin and Xhaka is going to cope with them, but obviously that's the major setup for Arsene Wenger tonight, this afternoon, to keep it really disciplined and tight. First half, if Arsenal could at least go into the halftime 0-0 draw, then that would be perfect for them, because it puts pressure on Manchester City to come in second half and attack. Hopefully Arsenal can eat them on the counter attack. For Manchester City, they've been blistering everybody. They've been blazing everybody away this season. 20 goals in the last 4 home games against all the teams they played at the Etihad Stadium. It's going to be a big match on the Super Sunday fixture. I feel the key moments in this game will come from the wing backs. That's the 3-5-3-4-3 formation that we use. Except Wenger changed to the 4-4-2 formation. I don't know what the tactical setup is. We'll have to see when the game starts. But let's see how the game goes. Really, I predict a Manchester City win. But you know how football is, guys. It could change any minute. It could be a penalty decision. It could be anything. So let's see. Hi guys, this is Matthew from London. He's an Arsenal fan as well. I'm just going to ask him a few questions. Say hi, Matthew.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him a few questions about Arsenal and his expectations towards this game, from this game. So Matthew, what do you think about the Arsenal-Man City game? What are your expectations for the game?
So I don't really have that high expectations. I mean, obviously City are like killing every team right now, like making like Guardiola's making like La Liga. So I don't have that much expectation, but I have a little part of me that would be like, I mean, we're Arsenal. We don't know what we're gonna do.
We do, yeah.
Exactly. So like, we don't know how we will turn out. If we just a bit of luck and properly defensively drilled, we could get through and maybe cheekily get a win or draw.
A win or draw. Major changes from Wenger. Bringing in Iwobi for Lacazette. What do you think about that tactical change?
When I first saw that, I was a bit. My heart dropped a bit, like Lacazette. You bought him for 50 million, dropping him for a big away game. But the only reason I can see him do that is because I guess he wants to maybe free up Sanchez to just not, like before when he joined us, he tracked back up and down the flanks, but now he's a bit more working for himself. So if he loses the ball, he'll run back for it, but sometimes he just sits there complaining. And I feel like if we have 2 or 3 people, especially with playing Ozil as well, if you have 2 or 3 people doing that, it might not be the best, so we'll try to work hard.
Okay then. So finally, what's your prediction for the game?
As an Arsenal fan, I'm gonna predict for a win. I think 1-0.
So you think Arsenal can actually win this game?
Maybe. I think draw 1-1. 1-1. I'll say.
Okay. All right then. Thank you, Matthew. See you after the game. Yeah.
See you.
And now it's time to welcome into the home of the Blues the 2 teams for our Premier League match against Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. Please welcome into the Etihad our visitors Arsenal. Now boys in blue, Manchester City. Whilst the Blue, he has averaged more than 28 goals a season. He has now scored 178 goals and counting in only 264 appearances. He has the best ever minutes to goal ratio of any Premier League striker to play more than 50 matches. At an unbelievable rate of a goal every 108 minutes. He is the
It's half-time at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City won. Arsenal courtesy of a goal from Kevin De Bruyne. He's really done well in this game. He's run the midfield. It could have been 3-0 to Manchester City at half-time, but if City have been effective alone, it could have been 3-0. They've created so many chances. Arsenal have not really done anything in this half. They keep on giving sloppy balls away. They're very careless in possession. But in Xhaka is a culprit basically. Someone needs to look after Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva. I don't know what the tactical setup was going into this game for Arsenal, but it's not working at the moment. They're not creating any chances, and they keep on targeting the left-hand side of the Arsenal defense, up through balls for Raheem Sterling. David Silva is just looking up and picking out those balls for Raheem Sterling. Sané and Sterling are punishing those wing backs. I don't see any Arsenal winning this game. City are completely dominating the game, and come full time, it should be a Manchester City win. I presume, except Wenger changes something in the second half. I recommend they take off Iwobi and bring on maybe Lacazette and find something. Couples to move back into the midfield, look after David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne, because they're running the show at the moment. I'll catch you guys at full-time rather, sorry. I'll catch you guys at full-time, thank you.
This is good. Great batting, straight to Sancho.
To Manchester City, Sergio Aguero. Alright guys, it's 3-1 to Manchester City. They won the game. It was a really good game. Manchester City played so well. They possessed the game. They had total domination. Arsenal came through with another goal through Lacazette, the substitute. Came on for Coquelin as well. Really, the game was, I don't know, man. I'm so disappointed. Arsenal should have prepared properly for this game. It seemed like they weren't ready. Because if they actually prepared tactically to stop Manchester City from playing, someone should have been looking after David Silva in the midfield. He controlled everything City did today. He did so well. He allowed Kevin De Bruyne to do the damage. He kept on finding like little pockets in Arsenal midfield, coming up in the pockets of Arsenal defense and receiving the ball, dictating the game. It was a masterclass from David Silva. I really rate him a lot. He is truly a world-class player. Please, Arsenal fans, you guys should stop saying Mesut Ozil is world-class. Please, I beg of you. The guy is average, and I don't want to hear anything anyone wants to say about Mesut Ozil. Please, he is average. See, yeah, a lot of people say, oh, statistics, oh, he has 30 chances, he created 32 assists, all of that. Fuck that shit, right? the thing is this: we watch football. Like, we open our minds and we watch football. Football lovers, football fans, right? I don't need any player to register assist for me to know he's actually great, right? You should look at David Silva in this game. You should look at David Silva in this game and should see how David Silva was dictating today's game. He ran the midfield from the start to the finish. He didn't have no assist. He didn't have no goal scored, right? But he dictated the game. His passing was exquisite. Everything he did was impeccable. So please, 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 when you're talking about Mesut Ozil, he's a good player, right? But please don't put him in the world-class zone. All he has is vision, and that is not enough to cut it in the world stage. Please and please don't rate Mesut Ozil again. If you're my friend, just say Mesut Ozil is a good player. Don't rate him as a world-class player, because he's not, right? Today's game, he had sloppy passes. Granit Xhaka as well, a bunch of average players. Granit Xhaka was just there, misplacing passes, sloppy passes from the start of the game to the end. Lacazette came in, got on the score sheet, right? It was okay. Then they considered another goal minutes after that. In halftime, during the halftime, when I was talking, I said, oh, Arsenal should find a way to control the left-hand side of the defense, because David Silva kept on picking up through passes for Raheem Sterling, right? It was evident throughout the first half. Even I'm not a coach, right? But I could see what was going on. Silva was basically targeting the left-hand side of the pitch, right, of Arsenal defense. Nacho Monreal could not cope with Raheem Sterling. He could not cope with the pace. He could not cope with the movement, right? Alexis Sanchez today, he couldn't do as much as he could do. He couldn't do more than that. But Mesut Ozil, right? Mesut Ozil, Granit Xhaka, Hector Bellerin, or what's his name? Please don't ever tell me Mesut Ozil is world class, right? And none of that statistics, I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. He's created the most goals in the Premier League. No. People that watch football with intelligence, they don't need to see assists from player to know he's great. David Silva today ran the whole game from the start to the finish, right? So please, let's quit the game. It was a nice game for Man City. I think they're going to win the league this year. They're playing out of their skins at the moment. Kudos to Pep Guardiola. Set up proper. He knew what Arsenal's weakness was, and he capitalized on that. They dominated the game from the start to the finish. It was embarrassing for Arsenal. They tried to come in the second half with a lot of fight, and they were aggressive. They did quite all right, but you know, the quality of Man City came through at the end. It was a good game for Manchester City fans. Anyways, I'm going to watch the Chelsea versus Man United game now. It's going to be a very good, enticing encounter. Catch me tomorrow for the game review, for the weekend Premier League review of the top 6 teams. Tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing all the games of the English Premier League this weekend. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.